We've got some major breaking news as it has been announced that Cam Waters will make his NASCAR Cup Series debut at Sonoma. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel and welcome back to the video. As I just said a second ago, we've got some pretty big major news as Cam Waters will make his official NASCAR Cup Series debut later this year at Sonoma Raceway, driving number 60 car for RFK Racing in the Sage 60 car. This has been rumored for the course of the last few months, really since the offseason back in December and January. It was rumored that Cam Waters was going to make maybe making his NASCAR Cup Series debut at some point. But then those rumors kind of tapered off for a little bit, but then eventually he started driving for Thorsport Racing and made a couple starts at Thorsport Racing earlier this year. Drove at Kansas the number 66 truck and also drove at Martinsville as well. We've been seeing a huge movement of supercar drivers coming over to the NASCAR Cup Series in recent months. First, Shane Van Gisbergen came over and won the Chicago Street Course last year, and now is running full-time in the Xfinity Series and part-time in the Cup Series, and there's a chance and possibility that we could see him running full-time in Cup with a potential merger with Trackhouse and Kaulig next season. We've also seen Brody Kosecki make a couple select starts, or made one select start earlier this year. Was planning to run Sonoma as well, but it sounds like Will Brown will be driving the 33 car with Erebus helping him as well, instead of basically Brody Kosecki in that car. And like I said, we've seen a lot more supercar drivers driving in recent months. Cam Waters is an 11-time winner in the Supercar Series, though he has been struggling so far this year, but let's be real and honest. Ford all across the board has been struggling though. We have seen RFK Racing showing some pretty good pace and pretty good speed as of lately. This is absolutely really huge, and I do believe you're going to see more supercar drivers in the future. Now, what are my realistic expectations for Cam Waters in his Cup Series debut? Well, realistically, if RFK can show the pace and speed they've shown sometimes on the road courses with Chris Buescher, I could see Cam Waters going out there contending for a top 10 or top 15. But it's going to be very difficult because he's going to be going up against drivers like Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, not Shane Van Gisbergen because he's not going to be racing in this race, but also maybe other drivers like Will Brown. We're going to see other drivers like AJ Allmendinger more than likely in the 16 car. In a nutshell, there's going to be a lot of big-name drivers that are going to be running in the seat. Now, there were a lot of people that were speculating that maybe Carl Edwards was going to get behind the wheel of the seat. No, I didn't think Carl Edwards was going to have a chance. Trust me, it would be cool to see Carl Edwards come out of retirement, but personally, I don't think Carl Edwards is coming out of retirement. That's just my personal opinion. I know some at all. I've seen a couple people maybe seen Hailie Deegan on there, which again, no, she wasn't going to get a chance to run Cup with RFK, though that could happen in the future. And overall, I just saw more than likely it was going to be Cam Waters from the get-go. But it's really awesome and exciting to see that we are going to see Cam Waters come in because it's just exciting for the sport in general, right? To see another driver from the supercar world driving in and coming into the sport. Because the next-gen car is very similar to a supercar. Yes, there's been some changes to the supercars, the Australian V8 supercars down over there, but I would love to see more of those guys come over, like Brock Feeney perhaps, or someone else like Will Brown who's likely going to come over. Maybe if Brody Kosecki can get stuff figured out with Erebus, maybe in the future we see him come into the sport. To me, I'm just overall excited to see that we're going to see another supercar driver coming in and racing in the sport in 2024. And could we see him run more races? Absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised or shocked if the Chicago Street Course is available for him to run. I think that also could be a race that we end up seeing him running. But still, I'm very excited to see that he's coming over and running. Like I said, we've seen a lot of big-name supercar drivers like Shane Van Gisbergen come over. And I just think it's so fun and exciting to see that we have another driver from that world coming over and racing in NASCAR. I'm really excited about this. And I'm looking forward to see another big name from that world coming over and race. Now, obviously, like I said, expectations are that I think he just wants to learn and get experience. But if he does well enough this year and does well enough, I could see him running more races. And maybe in the future with RFK Racing, I could see him coming over and running full time. Still, this is a really exciting deal. And again, I think it's going to be fun because I know we have a lot of people that have been watching my channels recently who are big fans of the Australian scene that are looking forward to him run. We've talked about SVG. He's trying to go full-time Cup Series racing in 2025, which it sounds like there's a good chance that that could happen next year. And also some other big name drivers who could be making the move as well. But like I said, I'm very excited about this and looking forward to see that Cam Waters will in fact make his NASCAR Cup Series debut later this year at Sonoma. I think he's going to do an excellent job. I don't know if the paint scheme will be revealed till later, but he's going to be making his debut next month, and it's really exciting, and I'm looking forward to see that Cam Waters will in fact make his NASCAR Cup Series debut later this year at Sonoma Raceway with RFK Racing. Really excited and looking forward to it. So that is going to be for today's special breaking news report. One thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, and if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Let's go some more then and comment your thoughts on today's video. What are your expectations of Cam Waters in his Cup Series debut? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Tomorrow on the channel, I'll have a NASCAR news. We discussed the news over the course of the last couple of days. We're also going to have Truck Series race picks for North Wilkesboro. Then on Thursday, we'll probably have Cup Series race picks for North Wilkesboro. If any major news breaks throughout the week of how chaotic this week has been, we'll probably have videos talking about that. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.